Hi everybody, welcome back to the WE YouTube channel. I hope you had a fabulous Independence Day. Today we have the long-awaited WE Diatomic.
That was good. I think that was a good intro.
Okay, so the Diatomic was first introduced or debuted at Blade Show Texas this year. It was in earlier this year in March. We showed this off for the very first time at that show, and we entered it into the Knife Awards for the show, and it won the Best Tactical Design for the imported category, which is really, really cool. It looks very, very tactical, and you can debate through the comments if you like about how tactical this is or is not. But regardless, the recognition that it received at the show is for the overall design and presentation value of this knife is really, really, really nice.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of aspects that we're dealing with here, right? Mm-hmm. Some of the features that we're going over. Some of the different features that we have on this knife. You have two pocket clips on here. I don't know how well we can get that. Obviously, we'll get some different B-roll going on in here. But yeah, you got pocket clips on both sides. This is a single-edged knife.
Dagger style single edge.
Correct.
Yeah.
So same flat grind on here, both sides. You just won't have that secondary.
Now I had a bunch of people when we showed this off. They're like, "Well, can I sharpen the other side?" I mean, yeah, you can. It's a dagger style blade. It's ground that way. But if you do, you're gonna have a hard time closing that knife with a sharpened on both sides. So definitely would not be recommended.
And the pocket clip, another awesome feature on the pocket clip is that there is this little, like, what would you call this? A little roller? Mm-hmm. A roller on the pocket clip. And so that it's going to just slide into your pocket really nicely.
It makes a big difference too.
Yeah.
Like when you're sliding that under your jeans or whatever material you've got your pants are made out of, it just rolls right out. It pops over the seam and it feels really good. Notably coming out of the pocket.
Yep. And if I remember correctly, this is an in-house design, correct?
It is.
Yeah, so awesome. And I like it. I don't know if personally, I kind of see like those old school swords. I know we were talking before we started the video. Kind of like the sword look to it.
It's very ornate. Yep. Like it's the design. In fact, take a look at this one right here. In the polished titanium. There's so much beautiful milling and design work in this knife right here. It's really unique and really, really pretty.
Yeah, it's so symmetrical. It just the lines just follow each other because it's the same thing on the both sides.
And look at the little details in the blade that just follow that design, and everything is symmetrical. Everything comes from the center of this thing, and it's just really beautifully done.
Another thing we didn't mention is the actual like little end cap. So it's not a back spacer. I think you can probably tell a little bit easier. This cap right here is what holds, it's kind of like your back spacer piece.
Yeah, so it's a little one-piece end cap that bolts onto the back of the knife right there. It's not an integral, but it kind of gives you that feel. So it is two handle pieces and then that butt cap on the end there. And again, millwork and texturing kind of everywhere on this thing.
Yeah. Then we have 4 different versions, right, that we're playing with right here. Mm-hmm. There's actually going to be 5.
Right.
Without the fancy
We're missing the fancy Domesteel version. The Domesteel version is a plain titanium handle with a Domesteel blade. Cool. We have this one here, which is a black titanium with bronze. What's
accents?
Bronze.
Bronze, yeah.
And a bead blasted blade. We've got this polished titanium with a bead blasted blade. And then
this was cool.
New kind of a style. Yeah, we debuted a couple like this, some special editions at the Blade Show. But this is an etched, it's a black coated blade with black titanium, and then the whole knife is etched to give it some texture across the blade and across the clip and the handle and everything. So really cool texturing feature on this one.
Yeah. And you can actually feel like that texturing on there. Yeah. Like even on the blade itself, you feel that etching on there, which it's a really cool like it's unique.
It is.
Pretty cool. And the last one.
Last one is the antique bronze, which is black with the kind of bronze edges on there and a black stonewash blade. So those are the 4 versions that we have, along with a Domesteel version. Let's get you some specs. The Diatomic has an overall length of 8.55 inches. The blade length is 3.78 inches. The handle length is 4.77 inches. Blade thickness is 0.16 inch. The handle thickness is 0.63 inches. The weight is 3.51 ounces. Alright, there we have the specs. Nice, almost 4-inch blade on this guy. The action on this with that blade is really, really good. Really drop shutty on the action. Feels really, really good. Those cage ceramic ball bearings. It's a 20 CV blade steel. Again, to full titanium handle. This one is it's a work of art. Like, I really like this knife. Feels really good in the handle too. In the hand too. The handle that's got like that. It's a little bit wider than most of our folders, and you can get a really, really good grip on that thing.
Yeah, and you have nice, really contoured edges on there, so it definitely does. Obviously, you're not going to have too many hot spots.
Yeah, it feels great with those with the clip on both sides. Anyway, guys, the Diatomic is going to be available on July 7th. This thing is going to range in your dealer price is going to be roughly around $390 for your standard versions, up to $700 for the Domesteel version. And if you are seeing this video, then you should set your reminder, because it will probably be available within the next 24 hours or so.
Sweet, go pick one up. And then guess what? I have something special in my pocket.
Yes.
A new flavor, if you will. We love the Big Banter. So now we're just doing a new flavor.
Natural G10 with a black stonewash blade.
Very cool. I really like the natural G10 on these, because if you give them a light, you can see like the skeletonized liners that we do.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I don't know. Maybe it's weird.
That's the best feature of the natural G10 in my opinion as well.
But same snappy action that you guys know, just different colors. So out that same day.
There we go. Grab yourself a Diatomic and a Big Banter on July 7th. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.
See ya.